Hey guys, it's Jeremy again.
And this is Shai.
We are here to talk you through the progress we've been making on the LGO edgeFund. So to start out, Shai's going to talk us through the user interface.
So we're about 25% through the user interface. We basically got most of the user interface ready. We still have a lot of work to do on the visualization for the graphics of the analysis.
Cool. Another key module of our architecture is the database. This is definitely the most progressed portion of our project so far. It's the building block of the other two, I will say. We've got about 95% complete at this point. That's like the full developed F-score and performance data in the stock market relative to that F-score. So that's sitting really well right now. In terms of analysis, we are sitting at about 25%. And that comes with a good understanding of the mathematics and the formulas that go into the analysis. So we know what linear regression models we want to use. We also know the simulation we're going to use to match what Petrowski performed on his analysis. However, we do need to have this analysis be catered to that user input and that interface. So the 25% and the remaining 75% is going to be taking that input and really just focusing it in on a detailed set of analysis.
So continuing to the coding advances that we have made, we put a lot of time in coding the database and the user interface. In addition, we put also a lot of time in the inputs. We basically know what inputs we need to have for the interface and for the analysis, and it's just a matter of plugging it in.
Next up is the risks that we wanted to talk about. So same risk as last week we wanted to bring up is, will we be able to match Petrowski's performance? He had some pretty specific requirements, and we're going to take a look at potentially altering those if we end up matching it. But first and foremost, we got to match his performance. Next up, can the model actually be understandable to the user? We want a solid user interface and it to be intuitive. Last but not least is time. We know we only have about a week and a half left for this project, and we got a lot to do before then.
Yep. So the next steps, first of all, we want to continue and develop the linear regression and simulation models. As we said, we want the user interface and the integration between that and the analysis to be as clean and understandable as possible. So with that, thank you very much.
Appreciate your time, guys. Thanks for listening. See you next week.
See ya.